everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your July 2019 monthly tarot forecast. I just wanted to very quickly, guys, make a quick introduction video showing you the decks that I'm going to be using for this month's forecast. I am switching it up just a little bit, so if you do like this new format, definitely let me know. You can comment below, also like the video, share the video. So what I'm doing here for the month of July is I am using the Celtic Cross spread. I'm going in with the Crystal Visions tarot deck for that. And then what I normally do is I normally will use the Hanson Roberts deck if I feel the need to clarify anything. So what I'm doing this month is I'm going to be doing a second layer with the Hanson Roberts deck. So I'm putting down a second layer just to go more in depth with the Hanson Roberts deck. And then if I feel the need to clarify any further, what I'm doing this month is I'm going in with the Gypsy Oracle cards. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to be pulling you an overall additional guidance card for the month. The deck that I'm using for that is the Witchlings Oracle deck by Paulina Cassidy. And then I am also going to be pulling you a career-focused oracle from the Life Purpose Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Focusing on love and relationship matters using the Romance Angel Oracle deck, also by Doreen Virtue. And then we are going to be looking at health and well-being using the Archangel Raphael Healing Oracle cards. So again, guys, if this is something that you like, definitely let me know below in the comments. If you are ever interested in how I do my private readings, I use a similar format. Instead of using the 2 layers, I actually use 4 for my private readings. So if you're ever wondering how I do my private readings, that's exactly how I do them. If you are interested in purchasing a private reading, my link is below for my website, northeasttarot.com. You can purchase a reading from my online store. If you prefer to pay with PayPal, I do have a PayPal link below, so you can use PayPal. And if you are interested in purchasing a gift card for someone, I am now offering gift cards for sale on my website as well. So that link is below if that's something you're interested in. All right, guys, so stay tuned for the reading. Hi, Pisces. This is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your July 2019 monthly tarot forecast. For this reading, I'm using the Crystal Visions tarot deck. I'm also going in with the Hanson Roberts tarot, and I'm going to be using a different format here this month. I'm going to be going a little bit more in depth here, and so I'm doing a second layer with the Hanson Roberts tarot deck. If I feel the need to clarify, I will be using the Gypsy Oracle cards for that. All right, Pisces, so let's see what's coming up for you here for July 2019. This reading is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, and Pisces Rising signs. There's the Queen of Swords, so maybe some of you are dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, or a Libra here in July. I'm going to stick her back in because I wanna shuffle a little bit more here. For this reading, I also will be pulling you an overall additional guidance card, a relationship-focused guidance card, a career-focused oracle, and then a health and well-being oracle as well. So lots of additional guidance, Pisces, for July 2019. All right, there's the Magician. The Magician and the Knight of Cups. Wow. So, some of you are maybe manifesting with the Magician. You already have everything you need to be successful, and some of you will. Nine of Cups could be wish fulfillment, so wish coming true. Some of you are maybe manifesting something that you were dreaming of, something you were wishing for here, something that's going to bring your heart, great happiness. Very nice. The Magician is an empowered energy for me. So whatever it is that you're manifesting here, Pisces, in July, needing to have confidence, needing to maybe even take matters into your own hands, be resourceful, get creative. All right. All right, Pisces, so the overall energy for you guys for the month of July is the Queen of Cups. So very interesting. So we had the Queen of Swords pop out earlier. So for some of you, that's definitely another person. Could be someone coming off as the Queen of Swords, or it could be an air sign person who's significant. Queen of Cups for me, obviously, is a more emotional being, and so you are coming up very much in your element, Pisces. But you might be following your heart more. For some of you, you're very, very intuitive here. Underneath the Queen of Cups, I do have the Ace of Cups, so that's beautiful. Some of you, you have this blessing, this new opportunity, this new beginning that's coming in. I mean, we have the Chariot here underneath. And so, yeah, the Chariot's the ultimate victory card. It's you in the driver's seat. So some of you, Pisces, you're definitely manifesting new beginnings here. So Queen of Cups is the overall energy. Right at the center, I do have the Page of Wands crossed by the Eight of Swords. And so we have news that's coming in. For some of you, you will hear something right at the start of the month. Eight of Swords energy, mental energy. So if you are a Pisces that is like fearing the worst, too much in your head, overthinking things, Eight of Swords energy is someone who's worrying unnecessarily. So if you are a Pisces that you're overthinking things or you're really kind of fearing the worst, maybe you're even like fearing that you won't hear from someone, possibly because you might have dealt with delays prior, but news is on its way. So for some of you, it's coming in right at the start of July. Try to stay out of your head. Try to stay positive. Eight of Swords is also a confusing energy. But we do have news that's coming in. So for some Pisces, it's news in regards to this Ace of Cups, this blessing that's coming in for you. Underneath the Queen of Cups, I have the Ace of Cups, we have the Chariot, and then we have the Ten of Swords. So some of you Pisces that I'm reading for, you just went through a difficult time, but the worst is behind you. We have this empowering energy that's coming in. We have the Magician, we have the Chariot. So some of you Pisces, you're jumping in the driver's seat, you're taking matters into your own hands here. You want to leave this behind. You want to close the door in this difficult time, and so some of you are going to do that. You're jumping in the driver's seat, you're taking control. This is you moving forward down a new path. For some of you, you're hearing something at the start of the month. At your foundation, I have the Knight of Pentacles. So this could have been financial news or an offer that came in prior for those of you that this is on the career front. Other Pisces, this could have been something developing very slowly with the Knight of Pentacles energy. You also could have been extremely cautious with something here, taking baby steps. Knight of Pentacles is a planner, he's a builder, and he moves forward at his own pace. And so some of you, this was your energy prior. But I do have this more skeptical energy here prior. So for some of you, it's like maybe you're changing your mind, or this fear is kind of dissipating for some of you. Knight of Pentacles at your foundation, Page of Swords in the recent past. So for me prior, Pisces, this was like a little bit of like a skeptical energy, maybe a little bit of like a nervous, fearful energy. Those of you that were waiting on news, there could have been delays. There could have even been some disappointing news that came in, but now we have this good news that's coming in for you. So if something didn't work out prior, it could be, Pisces, because you were meant to maybe move in a particular direction. Sometimes things don't work out, and at the time we're kind of disappointed, but I mean, that can be a blessing in disguise. And so some of you, maybe something didn't work out prior, or something was delayed, but here right at the start of the month we do have news coming in for you. Now what's interesting is crowning you, we have the Four of Cups, which can be emotional boredom, feeling flat for some of you, wanting more. And so some of you maybe have felt like this, and this is why we see some of you jumping in the driver's seat and manifesting new beginnings for yourself. It's because you maybe weren't happy with something, you wanted more. And so this is why we see some of you taking action. Now, those of you, Pisces, that something is being offered to you here at the start of the month, you might need to overcome some fear here in regards to this, but also maybe even needing to compromise. Four of Cups for me can be something that is being presented to you, but it might be a little bit different than you were hoping for. And so some of you, there's an offer that's coming in, but it might be a little bit different. So just be aware of that. Coming up here in the near future, around the second week, I do have the Nine of Pentacles, which is financial abundance, living comfortably. We have this financial abundance that's coming in for some of you. Maybe this is something you are moving towards. Maybe you're a Pisces that was making that slow but steady progress here. Yeah, for some of you here around this time, money is coming in. You're in a really good place. Nine of Pentacles also speaks about status. And so for those of you that are being offered something, could be on the career front. For some of you, your status is growing here at this time. In the position of your power, I do have the Six of Pentacles. And so this could be things kind of stabilizing for you here financially. Feeling very financially secure here at this time. Stable and secure for some of you. Now, Six of Pentacles, for those of you that this was career related, it could be in regards to a job offer, or if it's not career related, it could be just on the financial front. Maybe you're waiting on like a loan to come in, waiting on some sort of help. That could be coming in here around the second, third week. With the Six of Pentacles can represent that support or that assistance coming in. Now, those of you that are business owners, or you're just very successful with the Nine of Pentacles, you've worked very hard, you're in a good place. There could be someone coming to you and maybe asking you for a loan, something like that here at this time. If you're a parent, it could be one of your children. And then in the position of how others are viewing you, I do have the Ten of Cups. And so I am reading for some Pisces that you are in a relationship. And if not in a relationship, family. Family matters very significant here. Some of you could be helping a family member, helping one of your children. This is you having that emotional abundance, that satisfaction. You have a lot to be thankful for. And so some of you financially and emotionally here, second, third week, you're in a good place. Some Pisces accepting this offer. It could be an offer of love. Maybe you've been single for a while, doing your own thing. I mean, there could be some Pisces you're getting into a relationship. Some of you might have been very focused on your career for a while. Maybe very nervous to get into a relationship. Now, in the hopes and fears, I have the Tower. So I think that some of you, Pisces, you're manifesting new beginnings here at this time. I think that some of you, you have some fears. With the Tower here, the Eight of Swords in the challenge position, some of you have some concerns, some fears. You're maybe even fearing that something crumbles, that something isn't going to be a success. Also maybe fearing, a shakeup, a sudden change. But I think it's more, something crumbling here. So those of you that are getting into a new relationship, other Pisces, that this is you manifesting maybe within your career. I think that this is you like fearing something crumbling here or it not working out. Those of you that do have a loan coming in, it could be in regards to a property. Maybe you're buying a house. Energy that you have, Pisces, going into August. We have the Star. Very nice. Which for me is a very optimistic energy, a hopeful energy. It's also for me, it does represent that spiritual guidance that's coming in for you. It can confirm that you're on the right path. It is a powerful healing energy as well. So yeah, some of you could have went through something, but you're healing, you're moving forward optimistically here. But let's go ahead and do a second layer here, just to give a little bit more insight here. Let's see here. Looking at July for Pisces. So for me, this is the overall energy that you're dealing with here at certain times of the month. This next layer is really kind of just clarifying the energy that you're already dealing with. If I feel the need to clarify further, I will do that. Looking at July for Pisces. But overall, Pisces, it's going to be an incredibly positive month for you guys. The only real caution I have for you is there could be some fear, some hesitation. Some of you are simply just overthinking things. Yeah. Definitely see some of you overthinking. Okay, and at the bottom of this deck, I do have the Empress. So I am reading for some Pisces females. Some of you could be dealing with this feminine energy. Some of you are dealing with a woman here. We have now 6 of Pentacles with the 9 of Swords. So some of you, that's exactly what the challenge is you're overthinking things. News is on its way. Again, it could have been delayed for some of you. News is on its way. For some of you, Pisces, that's in regards to a loan or some sort of assistance, some sort of help that is coming in for you, but I think that you're fearing the worst. Don't lose sleep over this, though. Don't lose sleep over this. Some of you, Pisces, need to ground your energy, need to balance your thoughts. Here at your foundation, we have Temperance. So yes, for some of you, this was a slower moving energy, things developing gradually. Temperance represents patience, moderation. And so some of you, something was developing gradually here. Recent past, we have the Page of Swords with the Queen of Rods. So maybe some of you were waiting on news from a Queen of Rods, a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Could have been delayed. But a fire sign person, I do feel like for some of you, fire sign energy is significant. Could be a Sag for some of you. And then this is interesting. Crowning, we have the Ten of Swords. And so some of you definitely went through, because we have the Ten of Swords here at the bottom of the deck somewhere. I believe I've seen it. Yes, Ten of Swords here with the Chariot. So this is something you're leaving behind here. But yeah, some of you are closing the door on a difficult time. And yes, for some of you, something could be offered to you that will allow for this to happen. But it, you know, maybe some of you have to be a little open-minded or flexible with this. And then in the near future, Nine of Pentacles, and now we have Queen of Pentacles. So especially you Pisces females, I mean, this is you doing really well within your career, really well within your career. Some of you are very successful if you're a business owner. I mean, you might be seeing a lot of growth here at this time, more money coming in. Maybe some of you went through a difficult time on the career front. You might have even been a little bored within your career, and maybe some of you were trying to make some changes, and you have some success that's coming in for you. In the position of your power, we have that Six of Pentacles, and now we have the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, you know, if you were struggling financially, this is things balancing out for you here in July, especially around the second, third week. You're going to feel more financially secure here, and maybe money is coming in at a steady rate for some of you. You know, how people get paid is different for everybody, and so maybe money wasn't coming in. That's what I feel. Maybe not on a regular basis, and that's why maybe some of you went through some challenges. But things are looking up here at this time. Also, if you're waiting on something to come through, could be a financial decision that's significant at this time. In the position of how others are viewing you, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Eight of Cups. So that's interesting. Eight of Cups for me can be like, I'm emotionally ready, I'm moving on, I'm moving forward, I'm over something. So yes, for some of you it is a general reading. You could be over something. If you were dealing with relationship problems, you could be just putting them behind you. This is like you mentally and emotionally ready to move on and move forward and put something behind you. And yes, for some of you it's connected to a relationship. Others might have something to do with your family. Your family could be moving towards some healing. In the hopes and fears, we had that Tower, and now I have the Six of Rods. So yeah, I think you're fearing the worst, fearing something crumbling, hoping for victory and success, recognition. And for some of you, even hoping that maybe you'll be able to move forward in some way. Energy that you have leaving July going into August, we have the Star, very nice, which is also a wish card. And then we have the Ten of Cups. So we've seen the Ten of Cups now a couple of times. So yeah, some of you, your family, a relationship is healing, definitely. Also, I could be reading for those Pisces that maybe you're getting into a relationship. And maybe you've been single, doing your own thing, maybe very focused on your career, and so some of you could be getting into a relationship here. And if that's the case, you know, we see you very optimistic here at this time. Yeah, and so, you know, honestly, I feel like it's going to be a very good month for you guys. The only caution I have for you, Pisces, is this mental energy. But let's go ahead and pull you an overall additional guidance card. Okay. And this just wants to come right out. So I'm going to take that. All right. So focusing on love and relationship matters, Pisces, for July. Pisces, what else does Pisces need to know? Focusing on love life, Pisces. All right, now focusing on career, Pisces, July 2019, Pisces. All right, and focusing on health and well-being, Pisces, for July. And in particular, you Pisces females, what I feel like for you guys on the health front is maybe you're paying attention more to your body, you know, what your body needs. You might be listening to your body more. Some of you are maybe paying attention to your health a little bit more. In particular, you Pisces females. Okay, so the overall additional guidance card that I have for you, Pisces, is communication. And this card just came right out. Communication, effective communication builds a deep bond grounded in common trust and understanding. So communication for some of you is very significant. So maybe with a relationship matter, could be a family matter. For some of you, maybe you need to communicate. Speak your mind. Tell someone how you feel. If you are, Pisces, holding something in, we have this mental energy here. So if you aren't venting and you're holding things in, for some of you, what's needed is communicating. Expressing yourself. There could be some Pisces, you're going to reach out to someone in particular. You might be receiving some important communication here in July. That could be from a fire sign person, an earth sign energy. And then focusing on love life, we have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So those of you that are already partnered, maybe needing to flirt and have fun with your partner. And some of you Pisces, I see that some of you possibly here have love coming in. I want to say it's around the second, third week of the month. And maybe you've been single for a while, maybe very focused on your career, or maybe just bettering yourself. Some of you do have love coming in, but maybe what's needed is communicating, flirting, reaching out to that person, having fun, playing. So what's needed is that more lighthearted energy. And then focusing on career, we have crystals. Your connection to crystals and gemstones is a channel for healing energy. So that's interesting. So some of you, you know, within your career, what you do for a living, I mean, you could be working with crystals here in July. Maybe some of you, this is what you're going to be doing. Others, gemstones could be significant. And if it's not within your career, you know, maybe this is something you're getting into. This could be something you're getting into, or maybe if you already use crystals, you might be purchasing more, because for some of you, financially, you're in a good place. And so maybe some of you are going to be spending some money on some crystals here in July. You might find crystals to be very helpful for you. And then focusing on health and well-being, we have faith. Dear Jesus and Archangel Raphael, thank you for boosting my faith so that I may trust in miracles. So for some of you on the health front, you need to have faith, but really anybody in any area of your life, stay positive, have faith. Trust that everything is going to work out in your highest good, which some of you are doing that here. I really like that we have the star here because you're on the right path. And some of you here, you're moving into August with a very optimistic attitude. So this is very nice. Yeah, and for some of you, we have this energy, not only for you, but your loved ones, I think, are feeling this as well. You have a lot of really positive energies coming up for you, Pisces. I think that some of you, there was like a tough time, some sort of struggle that you went through, and I think there's some nervous energy for some of you here that maybe it's like not over with, or something's going to pop back up. I think that's just a fear though, so really try to stay positive. Maybe some of you need to buy some crystals. That could be helpful for you. Yeah, go out, have fun, enjoy yourself. Pisces, I think that you guys have some really positive energies coming up. All right, Pisces, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great month.